Vote is closed.
6 yeas, 0 nays. The agenda is adopted. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. Second by Dozier. Six yeas, 0 nays. The minutes are approved. Next up is a reminder. I'll send a...
Actually, one moment. I believe that was still for the, just the agenda, not the minutes. Now we're going to open the vote for the minutes.
Aha.
The seconder was Dozier. Now that vote is open. And that vote is closed. 6 yeas, 0 nays.
6 yeas, 0 nays. Now the minutes are approved. Colleagues, I'll pass around some draft goals and objectives for us to ruminate on before the February 10th committee meeting. Next up is public comment.
Oh, there are no public comment.
Of which there are none, which takes us to ordinances for first reading. Ms. Holmes is actually going to sound this caption at this meeting so that it can be on the consent agenda item for part 2 moving forward, so we can move a little quicker at full council meetings.
Good morning, council members. Item number 1, 250-1048, MRPA 2406, an ordinance by zoning committee to grant a certificate under the provisions of the Metropolitan River Protection Act to allow construction of an addition, deck, and rain garden on property located at 2342 Bernard Road Northwest, 229 acres, 0.229 acres in land lot 253 of the 17th District, Fulton County, Georgia. Owner Adam and Cherie McGill, applicant Mission Builders LLC, MPUD, Council District 9.
Thank you. Takes us to ordinances for second reading. Ms. Holmes, without objection, we can take items 2 and 3 as a block.
Item number 2, 2401588, Z2481, an ordinance by Councilmember Jason Winston to rezone a portion of 7 Meldon Avenue Southeast from single-family residential to community business district. Staff, NPU, and ZRB recommendation is approval. And item number 3, 2401706, Z2486, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from heavy industrial to single-family residential for property located at 2220 Bernard Road, 2220, also known as 2226 Bernard Road, 2230, 2234, 2238, and 2242 and 2246 Bernard Road. Staff, ZRB, and NPU recommendation is approval.
Seeing no discussion, I will make a motion to approve these 2 items. Second by Overstreet. Please open that vote.
The vote is open.
6 yeas, 0 nays. Those 2 items are favorable. Without objection, we can take items 4, 5, and 6 as a block.
Item number 4, 2401647, U2432, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a private club pursuant to section 16050051D for property located at 155 West Paces Ferry Road Northwest. Staff, NPU, and ZRB recommendation approval conditional. Item number 5, 2401648, U2433, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a hotel pursuant to section 16340071J for property located at 410 Markham Street Southwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation approval conditional. MP recommendation is approval. And item number 6, 2401665, U2445, an ordinance by Councilmember Mary Norwood to amend Ordinance 20-1652, adopted by the Atlanta City Council on December 7, 2020, approving a special use permit pursuant to section 1604005D for a civic club for property located at 1160 West Conway Drive Northwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation is approval conditional. MP recommendation is approval.
Move approval.
Move to amend first to include the conditions that are for each of these items in our attachments.
All right.
So I'll make a motion to amend.
Second.
Second by Norwood. Please open that vote.
The vote is open. The vote is closed.
6 yeas, 0 nays. Those items are amended.
Move approval.
Motion,
As amended.
Motion to approve as amended by Norwood, which I will second. Please open that vote.
The vote is open. The vote is closed.
6 yeas, 0 nays. Those items are favorable as amended. Item number 7.
Item number 7, 24-01713, U-2438, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a personal care home pursuant to section 1606-0051G for property located at 2341 Daniel Road Southwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation is to file. MP recommendation is deferral.
I'll make a motion to file. Is there a second? Second by Shook.
The vote is open. The vote is closed.
6 yeas, 0 nays, that item is favorable. Without objection, 8 through 15 can be taken as a block.
Item number 8, 25-01017, Z2489, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from community business district beltline overlay to mixed residential commercial beltline overlay for property located at 728 Monroe Drive Northeast. Item number 9, 25-01020, Z2493, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential to single-family residential for property located at 2976 5th Street Southwest. Item number 10, 25-01021, Z2494, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential to two-family residential for property located at 757 Pierce Street Southwest. Item number 11, 25-01022, U2440, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for outdoor amusement enterprises, exhibits, entertainment, meetings, displays, or sales area or outdoor areas for religious ceremonies, 90 days or more, for property located at 3161 Maple Drive Northeast. Item number 12, 25-01023, U2442, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a hotel pursuant to section 1634-0071J for property located at 88 Elliott Street. Item number 13, 25-01024, U2443, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a place of worship pursuant to section 1618K for property located at 999 DeSoto Street Northwest. Item number 14, 25-01025, U2444, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a community center pursuant to section 1606-001D for property located at 2594 Austin Drive Southeast. And item number 15, 25-01026, U2446, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a non-residential use or establishment exceeding 7,500 square feet in an area which alcoholic beverages are sold or consumed on premises pursuant to section 1644-007-12A for property located at 874 Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard Northwest.
With a microphone, I'll make a motion to refer to ZRB. Second by Shook.
The vote is open. The vote is closed.
6 yeas, 0 nays, those items are referred. Item 16.
Item number 16, 25-01042, an ordinance by Councilmember Ishay Collins to rezone from plan development mixed use to plan development mixed use for a change of conditions for property located at 2030 Bolton Road Northwest.
Motion to amend to add Councilman Hillis's name. Second by Dozier.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed.
6 yeas, 0 nays, that item is amended. Motion to refer to ZRB. Second by Shook.
The vote is open. Would all members please vote? And the vote is closed.
6 yeas, 0 nays, that item is referred. Colleagues, that completes our legislative agenda. Are there any general remarks? Seeing none, we are adjourned. Thank you.